Coming up on 17 minutes before the top of the hour now, and it has been 2 years since more than 200 Nigerian schoolgirls were kidnapped by the terror group Boko Haram.
And you cannot imagine what their families go through, knowing and believing them to still be alive. This is a disappearance that ignited this global Bring Back Our Girls campaign, hashtag Bring Back Our Girls, and it was aimed at finding these young women. Now, we need to point out, this is some of the video that just surfaced recently that is a proof of life video showing governments believe that these girls are indeed still alive, or at least the ones we see here in the video. But we know 57 girls did escape. These still missing, however, CNN was exclusively shown this video. It was released, we should point out, by the Nigerian government, or to the Nigerian government, rather, by Boko Haram. We do want to talk now to Evon Idahosa. She is founder and executive director of PATHFINDERS, Justice Initiative Incorporated, a part of a major advocacy push in Nigeria to find these girls. So, Evon, I want to thank you so much for being with us. Thank you for your efforts, certainly. Help us understand why you believe the Nigerian government has not been able to find these girls.
Well, I think what we've had was initially a lack of political will and a lack of prioritization of this issue by the prior Jonathan administration. And so we really lost a lot of valuable time right at the outset. And we know that the first 48 hours are really quite significant after a kidnapping. And so we really lost a lot of valuable time right at the outset. And for the Buhari administration, which came on a year later, it's obviously created a lot of problems. Because we know that the girls are probably, broken off into different smaller groups now. And so I think the fact that they've actually probably spread out across various parts of Nigeria and possibly into neighboring countries creates a complication that makes it much, much more difficult to recover all of them.
You talked about 57 girls who escaped. What do we know about the life they are living?
Well, we know that some of them are actually here in the United States studying and really trying to put the pieces of their lives back together. There's an additional group that's actually still in Nigeria and studying at a university, a college there in Nigeria as well. I mean, these girls are, they're courageous. They're focused on making sure that their lives accomplish exactly what it is that they would like to see happen for themselves. And so they're doing very, very well in school and just trying to pick up the pieces of their lives. But they're also significantly not just survivors of the Boko Haram insurgency, but many of them are now advocates and are demanding that their sisters be returned by Boko Haram.
We're showing pictures here, Evon. I believe these are mothers who are looking at pictures of their daughters, people that you've talked to. Help us understand their stories.
I mean, as a second-year anniversary was rolling about, coming up, I was trying to think of a way to really try to awaken the conscience of humanity, because a lot of people have moved on from the story, but the reality is that for the majority of mothers and fathers and family members who are living and dealing with this on a daily basis, this is still very much real, because we know that 219 of these girls have not been returned. I was fortunate enough to interview and discuss some of the pain and the reality of the lives of 3 of these mothers, and those are the pictures that you see there, and to just really ask them questions about what their lives have been like over the last 2 years without their daughters. And all of that essentially was comprised in a photo essay entitled Letters to Our Daughters, Hope Endures. And it really chronicles what these mothers would like to say to their daughters and what their lives have been like over the last 2 years without them.
We only have a couple of seconds, but what do these mothers want to say to their daughters?
The mothers want to tell their daughters to hang on and to hold on. These are mothers who have incredible faith, unparalleled faith, and they've really essentially said, hang on, be strong, God will get you out of this. And they want the rest of the world, if there's nothing you can do specifically, please pray for them. And that's what they wanted me to convey.
Evon Idahosa, we appreciate your efforts. We appreciate you taking time to talk with us, and I'm wishing you the very best. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thanks.